The Calgary housing market report for February 2025 is out. The housing market is shifting fast, more inventory in the market, fewer bidding wars. Finally, the buyers have more options in their hand. But what does this actually mean for you? Let's break it down in this video. Without wasting any time, let's dive deep into the Calgary housing market update for the month of February 2025 published by the Calgary Real Estate Board. Whether you are a first-time home buyer, an investor, or a home buyer thinking of selling their home, this update is crucial for you to understand where the Calgary housing market is headed and what to expect in the coming months.
Let's start with the big picture of Calgary real estate market. In February 2025, we saw a sale of 1,721 houses, which is down 19% year over year, but it's still above the historical average. New listings were up 4% year over year, giving the buyers more choices to choose from with 2,830 properties in the Calgary market 2025 February. Now the time for the biggest shift. Inventory surged by 76%, leaving the market with over 4,100 homes active in the market. This surge in the inventory is helping to balance the Calgary real estate market away from the extreme sellers market that we saw in 2023 and 2024. Now, if you have been waiting to buy a house in Calgary, this might be the best chance. With the inventory rising, you have more negotiating power and more options to choose from. Now, what is happening with the Calgary home prices? Let's break it down. The average benchmark price is only up by 0.9%, making the benchmark price of $587,000, which clearly indicates that the rapid growth is behind us. Now let's break it down to the property type. Detached houses rose by 5% year over year with the benchmark price of about $760,000. On the other hand, semi-detached has a benchmark price of $683,000 with a 7% increase year over year. Now, if we talk about townhouses and apartments, they rose by only 3% and 4% respectively year over year with the benchmark price of $443,000 and $335,000 approximately. With all this data, it's clear that the home prices are very steady and they're not increasing by a rapid growth, which means it is the best time for the first-time home buyers to get into the market and secure one of the best deals possible.
Without wasting any more time, let us see how each segment performed and break down these numbers so that you can compare to your dream property. Detached segment saw the biggest drop of 20% in the sales, whereas the inventory in the market increased by 61%. You heard it right, 61%, giving us over 2.5 months of inventory that we have sitting in the market right now. Centers like City Center, the Northwest Calgary, as well as the South Calgary, which are more known for the suburban living and the family-friendly neighborhoods, saw the most increase, and the property prices increased on an average for the detached segment by 5%, still raising the price all over Calgary. Apartment sales decreased by almost 28%, resulting in the inventory growing to almost double as we had compared to the previous year. Now, since with the drop, the prices still rose by 4%, this being the most affordable segment and most loved by the first-time home buyers. Whereas the row townhouses also saw the inventory doubling in that segment, them being the second most affordable segment after the condos. Now the prices increased by 3%, whereas the number of sales decreased by almost 9%. The east side of Calgary showed a double-digit increase in the prices. The semi-detached segment or the duplex as we know them in Calgary saw the most price increase compared to the last year of almost 7%. The sales fell down by almost 14%, but the inventory is just under 2 months. You heard it right. These ones, the semi-detached segment or the duplex segment, they have the least per month supply that we have in the market right now.
Now let's see how the neighborhoods and the districts performed in February 2025. If you talk about the city center, the prices softened just a little bit, especially for the luxury market. Calgary and Northwest Calgary are still very competitive with the month of supply at around 1.6 months, which still indicates that it is a strong seller's market. The notorious Northeast Calgary saw a huge surge of inventory in February 2025, and it became more stable and shifted away from the extreme seller's market. East Calgary is leading the market with just over 3% price growth year over year. And if you are wondering how your specific neighborhood or community performed in February 2025, you can reach out to us and we can help you with the personalized market report.
Now that we have all the numbers, what does it actually mean for you if you are a buyer or a seller? Let's break it down and understand it. If you are a buyer, the Calgary real estate market is in your favor a little bit because there are less bidding wars, you have more selection, and there are better chances of finding your dream home within your budget. If you are a seller, you still have a window when you price your house correctly. Otherwise, you're leaving opportunities on the table which could result your house being sitting on the market for a longer time and eventually being unsold.
The Calgary housing market in 2025 is evolving. If you are a first-time home buyer, a move-up buyer, or even thinking about downsizing, understanding these Calgary real estate trends can help you make a smarter move. Now, if you are looking for home evaluations or a personalized advice, you can leave them down in the comments below or book a meeting with us with the link in the description below or at our channel. Now, if you liked this video and found it helpful, give it a like and share it with somebody who is looking in the Calgary or surrounding area real estate market. Would be happy to help them out. Now, don't forget to like, subscribe and share. Also, hit that bell icon so you never miss any video from us, your Calgary and surrounding area trusted and go-to realtors Dheer and Goyal.